Julia Cantu. I own a beauty bar here in Fresno, and I do skincare and beauty and wellness. So I combine all of those together.
Yes, and we were talking about that a little earlier. You talk about beauty on the outside, and then you guys also deal with beauty on the inside as well.
Yes, my approach is more of an encompassing approach. I like to treat the entire being of my clients, and so I incorporate some energy work along with my facials. So what that means is that I help clear their auras and chakra centers and just clear them out so that they feel more refreshed and lighter, and their beauty can shine on the outside. And with that, I'm doing skincare treatments, with I have different machines. I have a microdermabrasion machine. I have an oxygen machine. So I have the latest technology, but I incorporate the wellness approach with it. And it really makes a difference in the way my clients feel and the way they look.
And the holistic approach is the best approach, and even the medical field is gravitating towards that, because they used to have one side of the house believe this way, and then the physicians were, science, science, science. But what they've come to find out is the emotional component plays a relevant part in how someone's doing, even at the cellular level. If people are positive about their approach to their health, it actually improves their immune system and affects them at the cellular level.
Yes, I totally agree with that. It does. Our thoughts do become things, and they do definitely affect us. So with my treatments in beautification, I also like to talk to my clients a lot about, they tell me and they share, any difficulties they're having, and sometimes it's almost like a counselor a little bit, but I really enjoy doing it, and I like to incorporate even tips on eating healthy and cutting certain foods out, and having them try, okay, well, instead of 5 sodas a day, let's try 3 sodas a day, and see how that affects your skin, because everything that we're putting in is going to show in our skin. Our skin is our largest organ in our body, and it shows. What we eat, it definitely shows, and how we think, like you were saying.
Yes, yes. So the holistic approach is the best approach. And we're finding that in all fields and all facets in healthcare. And we were talking earlier, a lot of the people, how they look at themselves, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I teach public speaking, and the first thing that happens in public speaking is if they get up there and they're nervous and they don't have confidence, then the audience doesn't have confidence in them. But if they go up there and they have confidence, then the audience has confidence in them. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And that's the same thing that's happening in your body, too. If you're telling your body one thing, it's going to believe it. If you're telling your body something else, it's going to believe that.
Yeah, how you feel really does show. It does make a difference. And I really focus on that when I'm working with my clients. I really work on the outer part of them, with the skills that I have, but I also really help with the inner part, which, the energy work, like you were saying, and help them feel better about themselves so that they look better. When you feel better, you look better. And then I give them the tools, which is the skincare at home, to use so that they can continue that at home. And so I'm very into empowering my clients with information so that they can continue this at home, not just when they come and see me.
And there's certain products that you've researched and that you lean towards, and that you found to be extremely effective.
Yes, I do a lot of research in ingredients, and also what type of company it is, if they recycle, cruelty-free. And so I carry organic lines, and I carry botanical lines, and I carry other lines that are not completely organic, but pretty close to. And I incorporate all of those, and it depends on the client which one would be best for them, what their issues that they're having in their skin, and that's how I prescribe which one would be best for them. I also began making my own products.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been very excited working on some products, and so far my clients are really enjoying them. And I'm coming out with a chakra oil line. So
Wow.
I'm making oils that will help heal and cleanse your chakras. They'll be like roll-ons.
Okay.
So those are the newest coming. So those
Oh,
are
that's
very
exciting.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be able to share the products that I've been using, that I make and use for myself, because I make them with love and great intentions and blessings, and you can really tell when you use them.
You know, you kind of reminded me of something. I was doing a study one time for a college project, and there was, and you may have heard of this before, there was a Japanese doctor, and what he did was he took water and he wrote things on the bottles, and then he froze it. And he wrote ugly, he wrote love, he wrote peace, and then what they did is the next day they looked at the molecular structure of the water, and the bottles that had positive things written on it, the molecular structure of the water changed by the positive words that were written on it.
Yes, it's Dr. Emoto.
Okay, so
Yes,
so
I'm a
you-
big fan of his.
Yes.
And it's the same concept with everything. When you think about it, how much we can change the molecular structure of water. We're made up of mostly water.
Yes.
You know, so right away I went to, wow, what I say to people or think about them really affects them. What we say to each other, you know, what we say to our children, what we say to our husbands and wives and loved ones, it is a big deal. You know, and so it causes us to stop and reflect and within and go, okay, you know, let's make some better choices in our speech and thoughts. Yeah, but that's very similar is when I make my products. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when I saw that, I was like, wow, here we're marrying philosophy and the science is supporting it. And
It's really
I was
great.
extremely
And you could
impressed
see those
with-
pictures.
yes.
They were beautiful. The ones that had love or peace or gratitude. The crystals were gorgeous. And then did you notice the other ones looked really
Yes.
disfigured?
Yes.
If you put hate or just a negative word.
And the first thing I thought of, is when we're raising children, what we say is having that kind of impact on what's happening to them as well, and it really resonated with me. And for the longest time, because I'm in public speaking, I try to think twice before I say things, and what kind of impact is this going to have. But after seeing that show, I thought, wow, this is really, really important that we think about
it
this.
really is, and going along with that, this evening at 5 o'clock, I'm inviting everyone watching that would love to come. I am facilitating a meditation on global peace, and it's going to be at the Oso de Oro Park. It's 5550 North Forkner is the address, and it is a worldwide synchronized meditation. So going along with the positive intent, it being all at one time throughout the world is going to be a wonderful impact, I believe, in the planet, and just being aware of that and being a part of it is really exciting. So you're all welcome to come.
Yeah, and I believe in the power of intention, and that we can have a positive effect if we put our energy and focus our energy in the right direction. Before this segment ends, so I want the people out there to know how to get a hold of you, to find out about your skincare products, maybe to order your skincare products, or to possibly have you help them, with the skincare products.
Yes, I'd love to. I'm located on 1455 West Shaw, and my phone number is 559-709-0480, and my website is juliacantu.com. So you can reach me either one of those ways. My website has email address as well, and I also have a online scheduling system connected to my website. So either of those ways, I will be selling my products and all the other products I carry online here very soon. But until then, you could just come by or call me and come by and I would love to do a free consultation and see what best skincare treatment suits you to be
Okay.
healthy and beautiful.
Folks, get a hold of Julia for your skincare needs. And if you've never seen Dr. Emoto, go on YouTube and the science there to support what we just talked about. Thanks a lot. City Trends will be right back.